Okay, so what I'll start by doing is I'm going to start right from the end here. I'm not going to be right up at the top here. You can, that way you can leave this space for any other projects you have coming up. So I'm just going to move down a little bit so I'm not right at the edge so you can see. So I have my dark blue here and I'm going to want to do 3 of these. So I'll just color 3 of these beads. Because I'm not going to use white on here, I will leave a space for a white. I'm going to do 2 light beads, leave a space for the white again, and I will continue with 3 more dark beads. I like this pattern, it leaves me quite contrast here. So what I'll also do is I will leave a space, do 2 light blue again, leave a space, and 3 dark blue. So we'll thread our needle here, and this part is going to be pretty simple. You guys have thread many needles, so you just want to put your thread through the little eye of the needle here. And once that's done, we are going to tie the end of the thread. We're going to bring the needle all the way down to the half mark and bring both of our ends together here, so that we can tie these in a knot. What you do now is you're going to take your clasp and we're going to tie it on to this portion here. So same thing here, you just push your thread through. Oops. You just push that thread through. Once it's through, mine doesn't want to go today. Once it's through, you're just going to tie it a couple times. Also, if you are particular and you want to make sure that this is nice and secure, previously we had some super glue with our kits. You can just put a dab on here where your knot is onto your loop, and then that should hold it on there a little bit more secure. But you are going to want to tie more than once. You don't want to just do a single tied on there. It'll look similar to this. Don't worry too much about what it looks like. We are just going to put some super glue on this at the very end. So I like to keep my my reference of my colors just here. And what we will start to do now is we'll just start to put our beads on. So like I said, let me just bring the beads closer. There we go. So I want 3 dark beads. 1, 2, 3. 1 white bead. 2 dark blue, or sorry, 2 light blue. 1 white bead again, and 3 more dark blue. 1, 2, 3. And that's going to look something along the lines of this. Okay, so once we have all our beads on our lanyard here, all you're going to do now is you're just going to tie it to your second clasp here. And you want to try and tie it as close to the beads as possible. So you can use your needle for this, it makes it a little bit easier. So you're going to go through the bottom and you're going to come back through the bottom again. But when you come out, don't worry if your beads fall away right now. When you come out, you're going to have a loop. So what you want to do with this loop is, while it's up here, is you're going to take your thread and go underneath it from the bottom and pull it through. This is now going to tie your first knot on here. And notice how I have this big gap here? That is okay right now because we are tying our very first knot. All you're going to need to do is just pull this side, and as you pull, your beads are going to get tighter and tighter to your clasp. So once you got that nice and tight, you're just going to continue to tie knots. So have it as tight as you can here, and you're going to go and do the same thing again here. So as you can see, it just hangs along the bottom of both of my ear loops. It rests along my back, and if I wanted to take off my mask, it will just hang around my neck. I don't have to worry about taking it, putting it away. I can just